Okay, let's see what more we can find over here. Not much, I think. What the f— Hello you guys, this is Dreamon aka the Belgian Waffle, and this video is going to be about a game that's supposed to redefine the horror genre. Now, I've played the original Amnesia: The Dark Descent, which was surprisingly intense and scary, although if you have to gag and throw up from complicated puzzles and the fact that you can't defend yourself with weapons, then I suggest you just skip it. But in terms of horror, it was absolutely amazing for me. Now, why I refer to Amnesia is because I also played the latest release called Amnesia: Machine of Pigs, which wasn't developed by the original creators from Amnesia: The Dark Descent, and therefore it absolutely sucked in my opinion. So ever since I played that game, I have been searching for something very similar to Amnesia: The Dark Descent, and I may have found it. This game is called Outlast, and I've played it a while back, but since the PS4 release is coming up very soon, I thought I might review it anyway. So let's see if Outlast can live up to the expectations. Okay, now it doesn't take a genius to find out that the game's main theme is mental insanity, and as you just saw here, we drove past a sign that explains our primary location, which is an asylum where the mentally insane are kept, and you're playing as a reporter who is a little bit too greedy for his own good to get a good story for his newspaper. So he ventures into this asylum, and this is where things get tricky and spooky. Ah, crap.
Aziz, light! Much better, thank you, Aziz.
Soon you'll find out that most of the people in this asylum weren't kept here just for their own health and well-being. You'll also find out pretty soon into the game that there have been done certain experimentations, but I'm not gonna ruin the surprise for you guys. All you need to know for now is that this location does have a certain atmosphere and scariness to it, which shows a lot of promise and is a strong foundation for the rest of the game. I don't really trust this man. I remember there used to come a guy behind me over here or something. Never mind.
Little pig.
What? What the fuck? I expected it and still it scared me. Does this game bring scary to a whole new level? Now, that is the first thing that I thought to myself when I first saw some videos about this. Then, after viewing enough videos, I tried the game out myself, but the problem with viewing all those videos is that I knew where the first few jump scares were. So when I started out this game, I initially was very cocky and just trolled through the level, because I thought to myself, how scary can jump scares be, right? Okay, let's go into the library. Holy fucking shit! I'm almost breathing louder than this character, man. But I was wrong. So very, very wrong. The fact that I knew where the jump scares were didn't really help me a lot, because I still shat my pants here and there in the first 20 minutes. Fuck, he smells me.
You are here, ain't you?
However, after the first 20 minutes into the game, I didn't get scared so much anymore, but this is where the atmosphere of the game comes to take over and replace some of the jump scares, and initially I thought, like everybody else, that this game was going to be all about jump scares only. But I do have to say that the mood and atmosphere of the game does carry the game through the most parts when there aren't any jump scares around, which means that you'll still constantly be on your guard, or sometimes just plain out refuse to go through some parts because you do not trust the game enough. I do not fucking trust this fella. I know he's gonna do something. Look, he's moving, man. Ah, man. What the fuck is he doing there? Why am I whispering? Why am I fucking whispering? Okay. There is no other way, so I need to go through this room? Are you fucking kidding me? How am I supposed to get past him? Why are these bitches starting to moan? Shut up! Shut up! Okay, I got past these guys, now I'm returning. I know this guy's gonna do something funny in the wheelchair, but I don't know what. Why you fuck? I I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it. I told you guys. Now this feeling of not trusting anything becomes more intensified as soon as you found out that there is a supernatural force or creature that is roaming the halls of this asylum and wiped out the armed forces that entered it, giving a whole new intensity to the game.
This is the truth. Accept the gospel, and all doors will open before you.
Now one of the first things that I noticed in the game when I played it the first time that took things to a completely different level of scariness was the camera. Now this camera has a night vision mode on it and is absolutely required in some parts of the game to continue because it is too damn dark to see anything, especially when the power supply of the institution gets shut down. Something as simple as a stupid camera already brings a lot more atmosphere to the game, simply because every time when you use it your peripheral view is being blocked, meaning that you will not see what's happening left and right from you because the lens of the camera only focuses on things straight in front of you. In some situations where you really need to have that spatial awareness of the room that you're in, this can become really annoying. But in this case, annoying means a good thing, because if it obstructs your visual senses, then it is doing a good job in terms of creating horror in the game. Another thing that you might call annoying is the fact that the camera eats batteries just as fast like Oprah eats a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken. But again, this is made annoying to improve the horror aspect of the game. In fact, as far as I could tell, everything that can be called annoying in this game has been done on purpose to serve as an improvement on the horror aspect of the game. But that always seems to be the case in horror games, because limitations will often benefit the horror and atmosphere of the game. Just an easy example of this are the early Resident Evil games, where the camera positions and scenery were just static, making it a lot more scarier than the modern Resident Evil games, because back in the first 3 Resident Evil games you couldn't see what was around the corner due to the static camera positions. And still up to this day the fans of the franchise love that type of design. So don't be alarmed by limitations in horror games, because usually it is all carefully placed there to ramp up the scary atmosphere and horror of the game. Okay, where the hell is he? What? Don't see me! Fuck you! Mommy! Come on, where do I need to go, man? I can't see anything. Fuck! Come on, leave me alone, man. Fucking go, go, go! Now the final verdict for this game is this. I'll see you guys next time. By the way, if you guys are able, please share and favorite these videos if you're already a subscriber. It would help me out a lot.